rotting leaves will be falling off trees. You'd think that it's autumn.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination. I got the game and say with lock and key in combination. Keep it gold and high sight, don't focus on what's hindsight. Sleeping on me, tell them night, night, it's my time in a bright light. Don't ever pay no mind and keep it pushing, don't ever give them a sound.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5'8" tall, with a reach of 68 inches. And standing across from him, Mickey Ward, 140 pounds. He has a reach of 70 inches, and he stands 5'8" tall.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Making his way to the ring, it's Julio Cesar Chavez, a man that had 90 professional fights before recording his first loss. Not many fighters in the history of this sport can say that.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
Not too many seats to be had. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That right hook won't score. They threw the hook, it didn't land. Perhaps the hottest ticket in town for this fight tonight.
It's so hot, so heat. If there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on, you're thirsty, you're sweating, and you're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Catch and shoot. Missing with the left hook. Good counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
Oh, man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
No rest for the weary. A counterfighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpuncher's my favourite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up halfway through the round. And, man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They threw the hook. It didn't land. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. No rest for the weary. Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Nice counter shot. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Couldn't land that jab. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward right now looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, reach.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. A swing and a miss with the right hook.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have.
Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Julio Cesar Chavez goes down. And you can see it right here. That body shot. The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Good man.
Chav's working hard. 1-2 stop.
Now, don't even load up. Don't be looking for that one shot.
That's the front. Great round. Good work. He's thinking. He's...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Both men step back for just a moment. Jab misses. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them non-stop.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life.
Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations before, but can he find his way out this time? Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so, so easy.
Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Don't get no free shots. Keep smart.
Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away.
They ring the bell, and here we go. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That jab doesn't score. Nope, that jab not going to score. That right hook's blocked. Nice counter. It's It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
How about that time counter shot? I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Misses with the jab. That hook doesn't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what?
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by anything you've seen?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated, now we're going to find out.
Nope, that hook won't score. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
Hard look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an...
And that shot just rung his bell. Mickey Ward right now looking for a way out. I don't know if he can find it. They exchange punches. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice one. Good round. Good round. I like it.
And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. They got out of the way of that right hook.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now,
Dios mío! Is Julio Cesar Chavez going to go down? No, we don't see a knockdown.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace.
Oh, and the Irishman just got rocked. He's in some serious trouble here. Can he find his way out of this storm? And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
Mickey Ward gets rocked. He's been in these situations, and down goes Ward. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Ward in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
Okay, how do you feel? How do you feel? All right,
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again.
That cut is in a very bad place. The referee might stop it here.
Are you okay?
The referee takes a look, and he says, let's get it on. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? How about that time counter shot? They're giving us a high-tempo show. That counter punch caught him clean. The exchange punch. The cut doesn't look that bad, but they're going to take a look at it anyway. And he waves it off. That will do it. This fight is over.
Time was of the essence, and it was a matter of time when this happened.
Well, Johnny, how do you rate the performance after this stoppage win?
Just like another, like TKO. It's Teddy Pendergrass over. TKO is spot on. What a shot. You know what? The argument was there. The referee didn't know what to do, but he called it. Great shout.
A beautiful afternoon for a fist fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And facing him in this bout, Amir King Khan, 63 kilos even. That's what he weighed in at, 174 centimeters tall with a reach of 180.
Brawlers are a nightmare. You've got to be strong and fit. Use that long reach. Use that long jab. Do it that way.
He is the Grand Camp.
This bout is scheduled.
How will these two fight? And there's the bell to start the round. Do you believe what we're seeing? There's a counter shot. The courage on display here is incredible. Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Ted, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Jab slightly off target. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Is he going to punch himself out? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And he scores with the counter. Julio Cesar shot. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Into the fight. Don't let him look at him. He is absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Don't now in this first minute of the next round that you get on top of him. Keep him busy with the...
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now. He's absolutely shattered on that score. Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that pump.
Let him take back the...
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and start it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He missed with that jab. Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Oh, and Chavez goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
How about this venue, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Todd Grisham, and we are live here at the one-of-a-kind Empire Fight Camp. And watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 171 centimeters tall with a reach of 173. And he'll be facing Amir King Khan, 140 pounds, 5'8" tall, with a reach of 71 inches.
There's an amazing reach advantage, which you don't actually realize is there until you get popped by that jab. The distance that's created is ridiculous.
Julio Cesar Chavez making his way to the ring. This man is synonymous with boxing in Mexico. He had 90 professional fights before he ever lost, and he doesn't plan on losing again in this one. Amir Khan, one of the finest fighters Britain's ever produced. Olympic silver medalist in 2000.
This bout is...
And of course, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Back and forth they go. A lot of high hopes and aspirations from the fans and media alike as we get set for this main event under the sun.
Todd, this is something you could never, ever get used to. How many gyms are built outside? How many times do we train, spar, and everything outside? Now you're having a fight outside. This is where fighters may gas themselves out. This is where the environment may make so much of a difference. You may not realize it, but watch when the rounds roll on.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it. What a punch.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dares do anything out of turn.
A lot of effort being exerted here. It's all offense all the time. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Let's talk about Chavez in that one. And there's the bell to start the round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with one punch.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. Can you imagine being right in there?
Nice counter shot. Unlucky to miss with that jab. This has been a very competitive round between these two. That jab doesn't score.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Can't land that jab. Just misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Chavez. They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hand. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. One punch could change everything in this battle. That jab won't score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Suck it up. Suck it up.
Breathe. Breathe. Come on, suck it up. Suck it up.
Just relax and breathe. Listen.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They've got a big reach advantage here. Let's see if they can take advantage.
You have got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep them out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that end of shot power.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff. The straight right just misses.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Good counter punch. Unlike the heavier fighters, these fighters throw so many punches, it's hard to keep up. Beautiful counter punch. That hook won't score. Just misses with the right uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And he scores with the counter. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Pretty close fight here in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, yeah, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Good counter punching. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Chavez in that lap. They ring the bell, and here we go. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He misses with that jab. He misses with that jab. How about that time counter shot? Punch, counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Joe? Julio Cesar Chavez just got rocked. Can you believe it? He put Chavez down. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Pick a side. Will you live? Will you die? Will you quit? Will you try? Sweating eyes. Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wow. Yeah, you know who's up in the house tonight. The champions are back in your town. Feel the stands and make them shout tonight. The champions about to get down. You know who's up in the house tonight.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. There can only be one, Lomachenko. Lightweight division, of course, he's a former world champion. Vasily Lomachenko. Expectations are... We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Insane action. fantastic punch. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
Nice straight. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
A perfect counter lands. And he misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. That jab won't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. And there's the bell to start the round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
It's a flat-footed fight. If you've got a dancer out there in front of you, you've got to cut him off. Cut the ring off. Make the ring small. Put him on the back foot. Put him under pressure.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Good counter punching. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backward. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
You'd like to see more jabs. Nice defense with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Beautiful counter punch. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different. They ring the bell, and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
It's obvious who the bigger, stronger fighter is. Let's see if they use it to their advantage.
You've got long arms and you're the bigger fighter. You've got to keep him out there because you're not good at fighting up close and personal. Very, very good fighters can do that. Very, very good big fighters can do that. But use the jab, use the reach, and use that end of shot power.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. These two fighters are made for one another. and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Just missed with that hook.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Well done with that counter shot. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but Lomachenko is buzzed. He settled back in, but needs to play some defense.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Suck it up. Suck it up. All your training you've done, all the sacrifices you've done, come on, and breathe. Listen to me, you're not tired. You're acting, just box him. Don't be stupid. Don't be trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out even more. Just have a smart round. Go out there, box him, get your breath back, and then we'll go around. Tired at all. You get your second win back out there. Just go out and stay confident. Come on. Come on, focus. Just trying to bomb him out and tiring yourself out even more. Just have a smart round. Tired, you think you're tired, but you're not tired. You've done so much work in camp. And after that, don't worry about it. Stay focused. And
the referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
I think you're tired.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
He threw a punch and just got countered. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Just missed with that hook. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. He misses with that straight left. Good counter. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Loma in that last round. And around. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After that last round, something has got to change.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared.
No defense for that hook. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say.
happened. You saw it here live. A knockout win.